Hey guys, the next 5 days, I'll be running a sales and leadership conference with my partner at the Las Vegas Wynn Casino, okay? Pretty excited about it. We got about 3,500 of the sales leaders all over the country are flying down to learn about how to build a successful business, how to develop the next generation of leaders, and we have some amazing new products are launching in our company, which is phenomenal. And I have personally been to Las Vegas the last 25 years, probably over 300 times, okay? I kid you not. So, when I was not doing well financially years ago, I didn't stay at the Wynn. I stayed in some of the lower end casino because I couldn't afford it, right? Then eventually as I build my success and eventually I save money and ultimately I can upgrade it to different hotels and eventually casinos and ultimately to stay at high-end casino, if you will, like casino like Wynn, right? And if you look at out there are so many casinos on the strip, many of them. I can name many of them. But then there's one casino stand above all, in my opinion, and that's the Wynn Casino, right? And if you really think about what makes Wynn one of the most successful enterprise casino in the world is they are different, right? And if you really think about, on the same token, what makes certain people extremely successful in what they do, they are different. They're not afraid to be different. They want to be different. So the message is very simple. If you want to do something great in your life, you want to build a successful business, you want to become the greatest leaders in your industry, you want to be a dominator in your space, you have to be different. You have to do everything it takes to create something that will allow you to stand out, right? Let me get back to Wynn, a story here, right? If you walk inside Wynn, how do you feel? I'll tell you how I feel. I feel elegant. I feel opulent, right? The word opulent means wealthy. I feel that I'm above the cloud in a sense where it's like a heaven feeling, right? When you walk into the Wynn, even if you are financially not doing well per se, you walk in here, it makes you feel wealthy. It makes you feel like I'm somebody. Do you understand what I'm saying? But versus if you walk into other casino, it makes you feel like not motivated or even inferior at some situation, or you're already broke. You walk into another casino that's like really down there, you feel more broke. Does it make sense for you? Now, I'm not trying to put anybody down. I'm just trying to share with you what makes Wynn different. The feeling is different. The design is opulent design, luxury design. And Wynn is the only casino that has a golf course on its property, right? If you stay at the Wynn, you can go out there and play golf, right? If you're willing to pay. Try their room service. It's, oh my God, it's amazing. The room service, in my opinion, is the best compared to other casinos, okay, in the whole entire Las Vegas Strip. So what does it have to do with everything I'm just sharing with you today? Well, if today your goal is to become the greatest leader in your company, you have to ask this one question: what makes you different than the other leaders that's leading other people? What makes you different? Maybe is your strategies. You are able to teach your people exactly how to pivot, when to do what, when not to do what. Maybe you have a strategies of teaching people how to resolve conflicts and still able to grow a team. Maybe your strategies is you're able to drive your people to compete among each other and to elevate and ultimately everybody competing and winning. So what makes you different? That's my question. Are you more of a me too type of guy? Oh, he's doing that, I'm just gonna do the same thing. Or are you I'm just gonna be a little bit better than you, or are you gonna totally stand out, right? So leadership standpoint is that for me, what makes me different is I think my leadership ability to read people is on point. So if guys come up to me and asking me questions about, I guess certain people in the organization and asking me for feedbacks on what do you think they need to improve on, why do you think they are demotivated, why do they do certain things. I think my ability to read people and give constructive criticism and feedbacks and help that person to improve, it's right up here. That took me many years of experience to develop that, right? I think also what makes me different is that I'm not a motivational speaker to make people feel good, okay? And I think that's also important, but I think besides feeling good, I'm able to challenge guys that is thinking average and below average. I'm able to unleash their thinking and teaching them how to process in a way where they can unleash those potential and have the breakthrough in their life and able to go out and get out of the box and doing things that they don't want to do. I think that's what all great coach know how to do, is the ability to reach certain people, spot certain people, challenge certain people, and ultimately help those people to become great in their life, in their business. Another thing is that what makes your company different, right? If you're running a company, what makes you different? What makes your company different? Is it the product is different, right? That's important. Is your customer service different? Is your system different? Maybe you have a system that you develop and you try out many different times, you fail, and eventually you figure out a system where you know how to generate leads, right? Without doing cold calling, without chasing after people. I like to attract people. I like attract marketing. I don't like chase marketing, right? So maybe that's what's going to make you successful because you're different, right? Maybe the culture, like I said, the culture of your team, the culture of your company that you're running is fun and competitive. You know what I'm saying? When people need to go to work, they're competitive. They're hitting their goal. You're able to drive your people to hit recognitions. They're all competitive. They all want to beat each other up in a good way, right? When it comes to scoreboard, when it comes to sales numbers, when it comes to the amount of clients that they can go out and help. But then you got to also combine that with a fun culture where people want to belong to your community, to environment, where maybe you have a recognition program that is like recognizing your top peak performers. Maybe you have annual trips. You're taking your top performers to the most exotic location in the world. Maybe it's, once a month you're taking your guys out and bonding and fun activities. What makes you different? What makes your company different? What makes your product different? What makes your system different? So here's my message to wrap up what I want to say today. Spend a lot of time to write down a list of stuff that will make you different, that will make your company different. And if you don't have any of those yet, don't worry. It's not the end of the world. Start to create or recreate yourself to start to become different. Because only if you're different, you can stand out. And only if you stand out, you can attract people to come to you. Start to work on that. Don't be a Me Too person. Don't be a Me Too company. Don't be a Me Too product. Be a Me Different company. Be a Me Different product. Be a Me Different person. Be a Me Different leader. All right? All right, guys, I hope you got something out of my message today. Post a comment below and share this video to anybody that truly want to stand out and do something great in their life. JW here. See you next time. JW here. If you like my content, comment below and download my JW Just Win app. See you next time.